Hi, I'm Matt Wilcox reporting for Lakefront TV, and we are here in beautiful Tavares, Florida at Hickory Point Pavilion, honoring veterans at a special veterans event. We're honoring their service and their sacrifice to our country, and we're doing that all with our Salute Spotlight. So, let's go check it out and see what's happening.
As a longtime member of Lake County, I feel it part of a special place for us to all get together from time to time and renew our commitment to the veterans that have done all the work to make sure that we are free.
Here we are with Senator Truenow of Lake County. Sir, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
What I wanted to know is what were your thoughts about this veterans gathering, and how important is it for us to actually support our veterans, and why should we be out there doing that every day?
Well, you know, it's a thankless job that we've all been part of. You've been a part of, I've been a part of, and we got to give thanks for those folks that have served and those that are not here to be with us today. But locally, we need to do more of these events. We understand where our veterans are at and what their needs are, and we can help facilitate a lot of different things as they're moving through life.
I was reading up that you did serve your time in the Air Force. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Could you tell us a little bit about when you were in, what you did?
Well, I was a heavy equipment mechanic. Went to Lackland Air Force Base and ended up in Tampa at MacDill and spent my time there.
It's very important to me. We have a wall of honor at our courthouse where if you served in the military, or if you have a family member that served in the military, you put their name on our wall of honor.
Here we are with Commissioner Smith of District 3, Lake County. Sir, good to see you.
Good seeing you. Great to be here.
Awesome. So, Commissioner, can you tell us a little bit about what you see on the veterans' faces here at this event, and also what it's like for you to be out here and partaking with our veterans?
It's extremely important to me that we give back to our veterans, and the Eden Company has done just that. They've given back to the veterans, showing our appreciation to everything they sacrificed for.
What the county is doing with their veteran services and how they work.
So it's paramount for me that we treat all of our veterans with the utmost respect. We give our veteran services as much as they need to make sure our veterans get as much care as they have. Because a lot of people don't know that the county has a actual office dedicated to them, our veterans.
If people wish to go on to veteran services through Lake County to the website, where would they go to find that?
It's simple. You just go to the Lake County website, which is lakecountyfl.gov, Lake County spelled out fl.gov, and then you go down to services, and then you'll see veteran services at the bottom because it's all alphabetical order.
So, sir, I was reading up on you that you are a captain in the Army National Guard. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate your service for that. Continue as it goes.
Thank you very much.
But really, being here today, being a veteran yourself, and seeing the excitement and seeing the opportunity to help out our veterans, how does that make you feel?
Very good. It's good to be here.
What's the most important thing that we should be giving to our veterans this Thanksgiving?
Well, just helping them in everything they need. I mean, obviously, it could be an employment issue, it could be VA stuff. You know, these veterans need help, and, you know, they come back and they're trying to, you know, get used to being back out of the service, and it's a very different world out here, and I think government entities need to be getting behind them as much as they can.
Kurt Carter wrote a wonderful, wonderful tribute to Jim Califf, but to me, it's a tribute to all of our veterans. He writes, as an American, I would like to thank you for your service and your sacrifice made on behalf of our wonderful country. The youth of today could gain much by learning of heroes such as yourself.
Here we are with Tavares City Councilman Grenier. How are you, sir?
Doing okay.
Fantastic. So, what is this event like for you, sir? What have you seen? How do you enjoy seeing the vets? And what is it like for you to come out here and actually participate in this event?
Well, I think, first of all, being close to Thanksgiving, one of the blessings that God has provided to us is our veterans. And we have to thank them every day for what they do. Every day is a Thanksgiving in our country because of how these guys signed on the dotted line, men and women signed on the dotted line to defend our freedoms. And for that, we need to always remember and never forget them at all. And that's what I think this event is very important to do.
Here we are with Ms. Pfister. She is the community outreach with Eden, and she is responsible for helping out set up this event. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fantastic. Could you tell us a little bit about what led Eden to set up this event and what it was to make it happen?
Eden is very much in support of the veterans. So it just was something that came to their mind, and they said, do you think we can put it together in a couple of weeks? And I said, sure. So we put it together. We got as many veterans here as we could. We had a little bit more time. We probably could have done better, but I think we had a good turnout, and everybody's fed, and I think everybody feels pretty good. I mean, the veterans know how much they're appreciated, and we feel really good that we're able to do this for them.
Here we are with Mr. Gomes. Sir, it is great to meet you.
You too.
All right. Mr. Gomes is a veteran of the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, October specifically. Sir, could you tell us a little bit about that time?
I was with the Strategic Air Command. We went on full alert for 6 weeks. The minute they got a whiff of what was going on, we were 12 on, 12 off, 6 weeks, everybody restricted to base.
Coming to this event and seeing all the great food and camaraderie with veterans, being able to talk to you personally has filled me with great pride. But what's it like for you, sir? What is the greatest takeaway you have from today?
I'm with my brothers in arms.
Appreciate
That's it. It doesn't matter what branch of the service. We all did what we had to do.
And here we are with Dobie. He is a U.S. Navy veteran. Sir, how are you today?
Doing great. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So, Dobie, tell me a little bit about your service, what you did.
Well, I was a gunner's mate and a SAR swimmer, which most people don't know is search and rescue swimmer. I was on a destroyer tender, so we weren't in active combat, but if necessary, we were there to back everybody up.
And how has this event been for you guys? Have you appreciated it? Has it been up to standard?
I think this is great, especially, the layout they set up and everything. The view is beautiful, and it's giving a cause, taking care of veterans, especially, I've got friends of mine that took drugs that was given to them by a doctor. They try to get them off them, they're hooked. At least if they're doing something like this, it's in a natural environment. They're trying to take care of the veterans the best way we know how.
Hello, and here we are back with Mr. O'Connor from the Lake County Veteran Services Department. Sir, it's good to meet you.
Likewise, pleasure to meet you.
All right, I hear that you are a Navy veteran, is that correct?
I am. I served 4 years in the Navy, 2009 to 2013. Deployed in 2011 and 2012.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the Veteran Services does for the veterans here in Lake County?
Absolutely. So a bulk of what we do is disability compensation claims for veterans. Typically, you can sort of think of us as what I like to call a VA translator in a lot of ways. Anything veteran-related, Veterans Affairs related, the veterans could come down to our office and basically handle whatever it is they need to. Disability compensation claims, pension claims, realistically anything VA, you can come and see us and we'll get it squared away for you.
Tell me about the smiles and the camaraderie that you've seen today. How has that affected you, and what do you see from the vets?
A lot of smiling, which is good. Being a veteran, one of the core tenets of being a veteran is, when we get out of the military, a lot of times we miss that teamwork, that camaraderie, sort of that brotherhood. And what's great about events like this is that you get that back, and you can see it. What's great about events like this is that it shows you that we're all one team, one fight, and one of my favorite things to say is vets helping vets, and this is what this is. And it's anything that helps veterans, I am 100% in favor of.
We hope that you've enjoyed this Salute Spotlight. And to the men and women that have served our nation, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you have the greatest holidays, and we salute you.